Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Malayo and I am back here with my first video, not my first video, but like my first proper video. Excuse me, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Malayo. I'm basically going to be doing all sorts of content from like fashion, advice, beauty, all of that shebang. And yeah, I'm not going to bring you guys along on my journey because I feel like this season for me is just like literally the Bible says a wise woman builds her home, right? And that's what I'm doing in this season. I'm literally just building myself up. I'm just trying to like do all the things I want to do and just chase my dreams. So this is going to be a platform where I'm going to document my whole journey. And yeah, today I'm going to be speaking about my experience at the University of Warwick. I started uni in 2021, I believe. How old was I? I was 19 when I started uni. 2021 or 2022? I can't remember. I'm 19 or 20. But yeah, I was 19 when I started uni and I don't even know what I was expecting. I think when I started uni, I was just kind of like so eager to like get out of the house. I was so eager to like just do my thing. Like honestly, that was what I was waiting for. I was waiting to go to uni to just live my life. I intentionally had picked a uni outside of London. I didn't want to be in London. I wanted to be as far away from home as possible. And honestly, initially I had wanted to go to Cambridge, and in my mind I was going to go to Cambridge. Nothing was stopping me from going to Cambridge. I had this epiphany just when COVID started, just before I went to year 13. That was when I was really serious. I kind of like left all my year 12 friends, the ones that were not really going the same path as me, and kind of distanced myself from them. And then I kind of just went on my own journey of trying to like just pursue this dream of going to Cambridge. So I remember when I told my lecture, my teacher, my English teacher, that I wanted to go to Cambridge, he was like not really encouraging me. So I sent him an email and I was like, well, I really kind of believe that you're not really encouraging me to go to Cambridge, and I don't really think that you believe in me. And he basically replied that it's true, I don't really think you can go to Cambridge, but you're welcome to apply if you want to. So I remember he had a parent teacher meeting with my mum, and he was like, well, Malayo basically trying to apply for Cambridge and I'm not sure she's going to get in. And my mum was like, did anyone ask you about, well, having parent teacher meeting, you're talking about my daughter might not get into Cambridge? Like, what? Who asked you? So she just cut there, because that was an online parent teacher meeting. And remember, he called her back and he apologized. But after that day, he basically put me in touch with someone in the school. She was a black woman, and she basically was encouraging me and advising me on applying. So yeah, I got a lot of help in applying, doing my application. I prayed. I feel like that was when I started getting closer to God, like actually seeking God, because like I knew that was not me going to Cambridge from school in South London. I don't know if you guys know CTK Lewisham, that's where I went to. Like, it wasn't really, it was like kind of like, you want to go to Cambridge, like and at the time I was really struggling. Like I struggled like in school, year 13, just trying to make sure that I was able to get at least AAAs, predicted grades, all of that good stuff. And eventually I applied, I put the application through. At this point I was pretty much isolated from my friendship group from the previous year, but I was just so focused on my goal. I didn't care. In my mind I was thinking, you people, I'm going to leave you, I'm going to Cambridge, I'm leaving you people here. That's what I was thinking. Oh gosh, I don't know. I was just so confident in my mind. There was no me not going to Cambridge, because in my mind I had prayed already. The day that we were supposed to hear back if we had got an interview or not, but I just prayed because I didn't hear anything, and other people were hearing stuff, so I didn't hear anything. And I remember I went to school that day to help out an open day, and through the whole time I went to school I was just praying, God, please, I want to go to this school, please. So when I got home, I got an email that I had gotten in. So I was like, God is good all the time. God is good, and I was just so happy. And then, guys, I'm supposed to talk about my university experience, but this all tie in. This is all gonna tie in. Just bear with me. Yeah, so I told my dad I got home. I was like, Dad, I got interview for Cambridge, and he's like, my dad is going to Cambridge. I was like, yeah, tutor. Come on. I was just like, in my mind I had done it. So I remember I got ready for the interview. I told everyone, don't come into the kitchen. I set up the whole table. I mean, after that, I just kind of kept having faith that God has done it. I've done my best, and I kept praying. Lo and behold, the day comes now for us to hear back if we have got to Cambridge. And I remember I was talking to my brother in the kitchen. And I saw the notification email. I opened it. As I was talking to my brother, I was reading the email. It said I didn't get in. So I continued to talk to my brother, because I didn't want him to know that I didn't get in or nothing. So I was reading the email, and I was like, okay, cool. So I went upstairs and I just put a blanket on my head and I just lay there. I said, oh, well, I don't even know how to feel. I don't even know how to feel because I did my best. I prayed so hard. I fasted. I sought help. I tried my best and I didn't get in. And then my mom, I don't know whether she kept my room. My dad kept my room. I just wanted to be left alone, honestly. But yeah. Then the only other option I had, because I had applied to University of Warwick, University of York, and I think University of Warwick, University of York. I don't even know if that's what I applied to, but I got to Warwick. I didn't even think about work at all. Work was not even in my mind. I was thinking I don't even want to be in Coventry because my brother was in uni in Coventry, so I didn't want to be in that area. But I was like, I just want to go to the university that's the next best on my list, which was Warwick. So I was like, okay, let me just go to Warwick. And they even reduced the offer for me. They reduced it to ABB or something like that. So now I've applied to Warwick and I've gotten in, and and honestly, Warwick was an exceptional experience. Like, I really enjoyed myself at the University of Warwick. I went to Canada for my second year. Oh, let me start from the beginning, from first year. Okay, first year was pretty cool. Like, I remember in first year, I had reached out to people because in that year, people that had gotten into Warwick, they basically put it on LinkedIn, there was an ACS group chat. There's an ACS page on Instagram and they had a WhatsApp group chat. So I joined the group chat, I reached out to people. So there was one girl I reached out to on LinkedIn that was also doing politics or something. And we agreed to meet up so that on Freshers Week, I wouldn't be alone. And yeah, like, I just met a lot of wonderful people in first year. I feel like first year, everyone was just so open and friendly and just wanting to make friends. Apart from the people, there's a group of people that come from a specific school in my university and they're kind of cliquey. But apart from them, everyone else is pretty much really open to making friends. So yeah, first year was pretty good. I lived in Bluebell campus. You guys have seen my room tour video. If you haven't, go watch it. And to be fair, I've never, throughout my whole university experience, I never had the opportunity to live with people I knew, like friends or whatever, or even they're my friends. So I don't know, I think it's even for the best because I don't really like living with people I know. You just start fighting them. First year kind of went in a breeze. I was really outside, guys. Woo! First year went like this. For us, first year didn't count for us, but you know, take first year seriously, guys. Honestly, even if you're not gonna use your essays to learn how to write essays, use it. Like, my advice would be to take first year seriously. What would I advise you? I would advise you, before you go to university, look at the societies you would like to join. Like when you're in university, you want to have a fulfilling experience. You want to go out of your comfort zone. You want to meet people. Don't be shy. Just be yourself. Like, reach out to people. Hi, my name is this. Do you want to meet up at the campus or whatever? You know, like, just don't, like, enjoy your experience. I feel like first year is like serious and serious. I mean, depending on the uni you go to. Second year for me, I applied for a year abroad in Canada. That was basically part of my second year, and sometimes I'm sad I went to Canada because it kind of I feel like it made me less closer with my friends that I was friends with in first year, because obviously second year is the year that you kind of move in with your friends. Like, you pick accommodations outside of uni and you basically live together, and I didn't really have experience living with my friends. So by the time I came back from second year, most of my friends either still lived together or we're just closer together in terms of the houses, and also like intimacy, because you're close to people that you live with, right? So that was a bummer for me, especially because I was really involved in ACS in first year, and I feel like in second year, if I had stayed in Warwick, I would have done a lot on campus. But you know, as I said, Canada was like, I literally feel like Canada was God ordained, because I literally applied to the program the day before and I got in. In Canada, I met some wonderful people. I realized how much I love children because I was serving in a Sunday school. I was really like taking content. I was just enjoying myself. My skin was clear. I was looking good. I was doing my hair. I was spending my money. Canada was really good. Would I live in Canada? Guys, I'm going to do a more detailed video on Canada because there's a lot to Canada. But would I live in Canada? To be fair, I would only live in Canada like when I'm older and like want to settle down with my family, because I feel like it's a really good family place. I was free and so safe. Like, the University of Waterloo as well, that's why I went to in Canada, was top notch. Yeah, so I came back now, and I felt like third year was my loneliest year in uni. I still met up with my friends once in a while, but most of the time I was on my own. And I think that was when I was really trying to like really buckle up and buckle down, because catching up on work and trying to make sure I got it first. But I thank God that I overcame, and at least I came up with a good grade that, you know, is okay to apply for jobs and stuff. But I don't know, I feel like there's always that feeling that you could do better. which is I told you before, I'm always thinking that. So yeah, like that was in a nutshell, that was literally my university experience. Did I meet friends? I met wonderful people, wonderful women, wonderful men. Like work is full of wonderful, talented. When I say work is full of talented people, I mean talented, intelligent people. Work, especially black people. One thing I wish though that I did in uni was like not like be restricted to like black people, because I was ACS. Now there's more to uni than ACS. If you're a black girl, please like actually think about what you're interested in. Do you want to learn about finance? Do you want to learn about just do different things? Like for example, if you're someone that wants to learn more about financial literacy, go to stock market groups, go to finance societies, go to where they're doing economic society. Just be involved in places where you can meet diverse people, because Warwick has some really interesting people coming to the university. If I had used my brain, I would have networked properly. In my final year, I joined the conservative society. Guys, I'm not a conservative. I'm not trying to promote any political agenda, but I joined the conservative society because I just wanted to be around the white boys and see what they're thinking and what they're talking about. And I tell you, I didn't understand a single thing they were talking about in their little meetings. I was always sleeping in the back. I didn't understand. I went twice. But honestly, I just feel like it's just good to meet people. Like I feel like uni is the time where you're kind of on the same level, even if despite what background you come from, you're kind of on the same level. So that was my own experience in uni anyway. I mean, I still talk to some girls from uni, some people I don't talk to anymore. Friendship is another thing. In this life, make God your friend, because I feel like when you go to uni, you have an idea of what you want to get, especially from friendships. Like some people go to uni to make friends. I don't think anybody has an idea that they want to make a friend that's not going to be in their life for a long time. I don't know if anybody thinks like that. Other people come to uni not really interested in making friends because they already have a friendship group. If they don't have a friendship group, maybe they are okay by themselves and they're just really introverted, or they just kind of are involved in activities but less more friendships. So it just depends. That everyone's different, and I feel like when you're choosing friends in uni, you just have to understand that you might go to uni with the idea that I want to make friends, I want to like build a community around me, and the person you want to make friends with already has their own community. According to the person is just looking at you like not giving you the same energy. The person's not a bad person, don't get me wrong, but I'm just trying to say that like don't force yourself on people. Understand where people are at and go with it. Do you know what I mean? So for example, if you meet someone at uni and you feel like you're trying to, because like obviously to build friendship you need to kind of like be proactive about it, and you can tell the energy from the person is not the same. Just understand where the person's at. Maybe the person, some people already have like maybe siblings they're close to, other friends, so some people are not going to give you the same energy like that if you're coming like that. That's one thing I learned anyway, is that you kind of just have to like accept people for who they are. And you know, you might meet somebody at uni and be best of friends and you not speak to them when you graduate. So my advice would just be friendly, be kind. Even if you're going in with the mentality that I don't want to be friends, I already have my friend, that doesn't mean that you should be screwed anybody. Like be friendly, be kind, because you actually don't know who is going to be who. You don't know what's going to be what. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know when you're going to need somebody. You don't know when someone's going to blow. So just be kind. There's nothing wrong with being kind. There's nothing wrong with being friendly. Obviously, yes, know your boundary. Maybe you don't want to make friends. You don't want to be giving out your number. You don't want to be going to party. That's fine. But be friendly, guys. Be friendly. It doesn't cost anything to be friendly. What else? I feel like unis are also a period to like think about the kind of life you want, especially going abroad. I would advise anybody, if you can go abroad and be by yourself and learn, what do I want my life to look like? Like, what kind of life do I want to live? What kind of things am I hoping for? I feel like that's when you kind of build knowledge about how you achieve those things. Am I somebody that wants to move to the big city and like have that kind of life? Do I want to get a corporate job? Do I want to start a business? Explore opportunities. Don't just go to uni and do a book and just stay in your room by yourself. No, go to uni and be proactive about making connections, networking. Do you know what I mean? Go and try new things, try new hobbies, swimming, horse riding, gym. Just be open. Like, don't go to uni and be afraid and be restricted. Just, you know, I want this life. Make the most of every opportunity. I thank God I went to work, to be fair, because if I went to Cambridge, I probably wouldn't have gone to Canada. I wouldn't have met the wonderful people I had went. I don't know if I probably would have ended up speaking in tongues later, but the way that happened in Canada was so spontaneous, like getting closer to God, experiencing God on a new level. just in everything as well. I should have mentioned at the beginning. Pray, 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 pray. Because there's a verse in the Bible that talks about how there are many plans in a man's heart, but it's the plan of the Lord that will be established. In the world of God, just be an actor and play according to the script that He's given to you. Even if you don't know, just walk by faith, not by sight. Oh, another thing. When you're going to uni, listen. Uni is not the only way to succeed in life anymore. Apprenticeship degrees are looking much more feasible than going to uni. They've even increased the tuition fees, guys. And then you graduate from uni, you might not even get a job. Do you know what I mean? There's so many graduates not having jobs. If I tell you my own story. But when you're in uni, learn, like, have an idea of what you want to do. Apply to spring weeks, internships, placements. Like, do what you can to get working experience. Maybe like learn to code. Just do things that will give you practical skills, because it's not just uni that you want to get a job. If you're going to uni, you want to get a job, unless you want to continue down the academia, you want to get a good job. So please try and apply to jobs. Don't just stick to graduate jobs. Apply to senior roles if you have the skill set, especially with tech jobs as well. If you have the skill set, if you know how to code, you know all that good stuff, you can teach yourself stuff. You can network, join communities to learn how to deal with things. You can apply to a lot of different jobs, placements, opportunities. And yeah, I'm tired about this topic, but that's just my university experience in a nutshell. I don't know if anybody has any particular questions about my uni experience. I would love to tell you about it. But yeah, that was it really. Nothing spectacular. My university experience was spectacular, but I'm saying there's nothing drastic that happened at uni. Other than the fact that I also wish I took content creating seriously when I was in uni. That was a good opportunity. But now, as I said, it's never too late to start anything. Make the most of the opportunity. But yeah, guys, this is literally my first video. Like, I'm just gonna be coming on here and talking to you guys about different stuff, and I just hope that you guys like this video. If you have any advice for me, or I'm open to advice, I'm open to learn, I'm open to take correction. Nobody's above anything, so please comment down below anything you think I could do better, any story time. My life is interesting, I have a lot of things to tell you. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. If you don't have anything nice to say, actually no, I said before that I don't mind you saying, as long as it's constructive, feel free to comment. Follow my Instagram or my TikTok, and yeah, and thank you guys for watching my video. Pakam. Period.